This is caring about them. This is personalizing their experience. And at the end, this is what hospitality is all about.
Hi, Guille, and thank you for joining me today to talk about guest messaging and in particularly how a proactive strategy can help you exceed guest expectations. So maybe we can start off by you telling us, what are the new trends for guest communication?
Well, it's a very good question. I think it's probably not a surprise that worldwide messaging services like WhatsApp, Facebook Messenger, WeChat, Instagram, you name them, have seen an increase in usage, right? So these are different channels of communication that the ones that we used before. The communication is now almost 100% mobile. So if you think about it, right now we've turned into a I want everything now society, and we are used to get our answers fast, just when we need something. And this is because we don't want to wait. I mean, we cannot handle waiting. Our waiting level is actually so low that can now be seen as something negative. And in hospitality, this happens throughout all the stages of the guest journey, but especially pre-arrival, where quick and successful exchanges of information are actually key driver for positive guest experiences. So as a potential guest, if I cannot get the information quick and easy, and again, quick and easy meaning when I need it, then I'm not satisfied. And if I'm not satisfied, then basically I just don't reserve.
Can messaging help hoteliers to create more personalized experiences?
Yes, 100%, Laura. I mean, personalization is much more than just welcoming back a returning guest or showing recommendations based on the previous stays. Personalization, it's actually about gathering data into a guest profile and then creating experiences that encourage these guests to take action and come back again. Hoteliers have to anticipate the guest needs by proactively reaching out to them, creating contact even before the guest enters the property. This is caring about them. This is personalizing their experience. And at the end, this is what hospitality is all about. So, for example, the simple fact of sending a pre-arrival message, enabling customers to customize their experience, things like what kind of pillows do you prefer, or including an upsell opportunity like a reservation in the spa, in the room service, or the restaurant, are key. I believe personalization is nowadays business critical, and yes, definitely messaging is a great tool for it.
So does guest messaging also increase guest loyalty?
Absolutely, especially outbound communications. Loyalty means trust, and you gain trust by checking that your guests are having a good experience by providing them with memorable moments. Yeah, sometimes this is as simple as asking if everything is going okay. Yeah, by capturing issues on site, you appear in control as a brand. And this is the same as saying that you're creating loyalty, because guests actually can trust you. But it's not only that, you're also avoiding negative experiences, and at the same time, you have the possibility to generate positive online feedback that can ultimately encourage potential guests to book with you.
So can you maybe share some best practices when reaching out to guests?
Yeah, I'd say that segmentation and automation are key. Now, segmenting the audience for more effective communication strategies is vital. You want to make sure that you send across relevant communication to the right people and also at the right time. This can be done by, filtering by language or by reservation source, loyalty versus non-loyalty guests. But even more important for me is the stage of the journey that the customer is actually in. For example, we could send a pre-stay communication to Spanish customers because we know that they're using WhatsApp. So we send them a WhatsApp when they're about to check in. Yeah. But at the same time, we could follow up with in-house American customers with an in-stage survey that is sent via SMS to ensure that there's a correct follow-up with them. But as I said before, making operations more efficient and scalable is all about automating. And this means that hoteliers should be able to streamline their communications by setting up simple rules once and then let them run by itself after that. With Review Pro guest experience automation cascade rules, hoteliers can now make sure that messages are delivered at the time that they need to be delivered and with different communication services. So we can send, for example, a WhatsApp message, but if it's not delivered because the customer doesn't have WhatsApp installed in their smartphone, then we can fall back to SMS and ultimately to email in case we don't have their phone number. So yeah, I think the combination of guest segmentation and automated communication are the best practice and actually the key for success.